Shalom, giving all praise to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahshai, Bashem, Rakakudah, Shalom to the 144,000 rest of the elect out there. Shalom to you all. I'm going to entitle this video, Are We Eating Lab-Grown Meat? So this is Jimmy Dore show. Title is Caught on Tape. Campbell's soup exec reveals truth about lab-grown meat. Bioengineered meat, chicken from 3D printer. Employee secretly recorded Campbell's soup vice president. Employee says he was fired for raising concern about Campbell's VP. So it's out there, and this meat don't taste right. That can't just be Campbell. Any corporate food company, let's say. And I believe one of the execs said that the Campbell's is for poor people anyway, because rich people don't eat that. I mean, last time I ate Campbell's was, 20 years, 25 years ago, maybe longer than that. But there you go. Our food defiled among the Gentiles, the nations, in America. That's Ezekiel 4, and that was fulfilled in America. Truly, this man is a devil. Let me see, Ezekiel. Siege of Jerusalem predicted. Actually, this is talking about America. I mean, it does say Jerusalem, but it's talking about America. The foul meat. Because when Jerusalem was besieged, they had nothing to eat. They had to eat their children. Okay, it says... And thy meat which thou shalt eat shall be by weight 20 shekels a day. From time to time shalt thou eat it. Thou shalt drink also water by measure, the sixth part of an hin. From time to time shalt thou drink. And thou shalt eat it as barley cakes. And thou shalt bake it with dung that cometh out of a man in their sight. Now, he protested against that. And Yahweh said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles. So that's not talking about Jerusalem. The scholars, these people, blue letters say it's Jerusalem. No, they cut off the food. They didn't have nothing to eat. They had to eat their children. They ate the grass inside of the city. They ate the leaves off the trees. They ate everything. They had their leather girdles. They ate that. And then they had to eat the dead among them, their children. That's the fulfillment of Deuteronomy 28. You can start the 50th verse on down. They shall eat their children secretly in the siege. That's talking about Jerusalem right there. So we didn't have no meat to eat. This is talking about the garbage that we eat now. Whether I will drive them. So whether I would drive them, he didn't drive them to Jerusalem. They were already in Jerusalem. They was established in Jerusalem. So where did the Most High drive us? To America and scattered throughout the world. But the focus is here on America, in America. Then said I, Lord, behold, Then said I, Ah, Lord, the Most High, behold, my soul have not been polluted, for from my youth up and even until now have I not eaten of that which dieth of itself, or is torn in pieces, roadkill, neither came there abominable flesh into my mouth. Abominable flesh is anything that's unclean. Catfish is an abomination. It says, then he said unto me, Lo, I have given thee cow's dung for man's dung, and thou shalt prepare thy bread therewith. So the point is, and Yahweh said, even thus shall the children of Israel, the sons of Israel, eat their defiled bread or food among the Gentiles, wherein I will drive them. Let me look up the word defiled. Bread is lakam, but bread represents food. Defiled. There's another word, I believe it's polluted. I gotta look it up, but it goes to the Hebrew halal, or halal, I believe it is halal or halal, which the Arabs they have what's called halal meat, which is clean meat, because the Imam prayed over it like kosher. That's a small hat, it's got kosher. But the word there it means of defiled. So the word here is sama, unclean, impure, ethically and religiously, meaning you can't eat catfish, you can't eat duck, ritually, of places, unclean, impure, ethically and religiously. Infamous. This food is infamous. KFC is infamous. It's famous for, in a bad sense. Yeah, that KFC used to be good as hell. And the last time I had it was, shit, got to be 30 years ago. And I ate. I said, this chicken don't taste right. I ain't eating it no more. So we got to get the fuck up out of here, man. They're feeding us lab-grown foods. Let me see if I can find that word. Let me see, pollute. Sorry. Pollute. Let's see the word pollute. Okay, let's see if this comes up. If not, somebody help me out. I believe the word is pollute. There it is. Pollute. Halal. Now in Arabic is halal. Halal. To profane, defile, pollute. We say in the Hebrew halal, they say halal. Original Russians. That's what they look like. I'm sorry, let me bring this on back. See, they made them white looking. Saying the original Russians were dark-skinned people. I'm sorry. Let me come over here. Let it come on up. Come on, man. Bear with me for a minute, y'all. Halal meat, meaning halal meat is meat prepared according to Islamic law where the animal is slaughtered by a Muslim with a sharp knife while a prayer is recited. The blood is fully drained. Where do you think they got that from? That's biblical law. That's the law of Moses. Showing you that the Ishmael learned the laws from ultimately from Abraham, because Abraham knew the laws. See, but wait a minute, Moses got the laws written on stone, but they knew the law. They knew not to be a Mo. Why you think Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah? Because they knew not to do what they were doing. And the animal is treated humanely throughout the process. The word halal means permissible in Arabic, and the preparation extends beyond the slaughter itself. Now, the word halal is similar to the word halal. You know what I'm gonna do? Itself to include rules about what animals are allowed and the prohibition of pork and alcohol. Yeah, they got that draining the animal, meat prepared according to Islamic law, which is Mosaic law, where the animal is slaughtered by a Muslim with a sharp knife while a prayer is recited. The blood is fully drained. That's part of the law. You got to drain the blood. And the animal is treated humanely throughout the process. Let me see. Cut. Cut. How do you pronounce halal?
Halal.
Okay, they say halal instead of halal. So there's a difference, but it sounds similar. So the bottom line is, let me come on back. Right here. Campbell soup. It's for poor people. Only poor people eat that shit. Bioengineered meat, chicken from 3D printer. Employee secretly records Campbell soup VP. He says employee says he was fired for raising concerns about Campbell's VP, vice president. So, are they going to put it on the regular news? I mean, how many other companies are making, fake meat? Because this food does not taste. I remember as a child eating certain things. It tastes good. This food today, and you couldn't pay me to go to McDonald's. I don't even go into McDonald's, man. I don't even. There's a certain air about that place when you go in there. So anyway, nursing programs lose professional degree. You know what that means? That they're not professional status anymore. That means a money thing. You get less money because you're less than a professional. That is a fucked up society that we're living in. Okay, so anyway, with that, shalom, on to the next. Shalom.